Why is it when we have bills, we make it an obligation to pay it? But when it comes to our wealth, we don't have that same grit. Let's dive deep into this. Why is that? If you make Netflix an obligation, your rent an obligation, Uber Eats an obligation, groceries an obligation, why can't you make building wealth an obligation? And there's not really a downside to it. There's only an upside. Because if you keep putting money into it, guess what happens? It grows. But you have to put it in the right place. So if you're somebody that is just gonna just hand off your money to somebody or just go through FOMO, everyone says buy, 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 and then you start buying everything, your money will go down. But now say you do some research, whether it's in property, the stock market, or a business that you can run on your own and eventually build and scale, then maybe that's the route that you really want to go. Because what you're doing right now is not working for you. It's still having the same outcome that you've always had. If you want things to change, you have to change. Don't mind my dry hands. Oh, my book is all mashed up. I was reading this book yesterday and it said something that just kind of just slapped me in the face, but it was a wake-up call for me, and this may be a wake-up call for you. Focus on ends rather than means. I'm gonna let you sit with that for a bit. Focus on ends rather than means. Yesterday I made a video and my lips were like completely dry. I had to like read. I don't even think I posted that video. No, I gotta go double check. Anywho, what it said in this book is you don't have to know how you're going to get there, but you need to know where you want to go. That's it. I'm done. Like, if you got anything from this episode, that was the main thing. And it kind of tied into what somebody wrote on Thread. The hardest financial skill is making the goal post stop moving. Jeez. If you're playing soccer, you're trying to score in this goal net right here. But if you keep moving it here or here, it's just going to be much harder for you to get the ball into the net. I don't think I should have did that, but you understand my point. The next thing is, or what I want you to do is to change your thinking, but first start by clicking the subscribe button. And thank you. I appreciate it in advance. Look at it this way. You're not supposed to be concerned about what happens in the middle. Let me say it again. Look at it this way. You're not supposed to be concerned about what happens in the middle of a jump. You're supposed to be thinking about where you're going to land. Come on, man. That was $1 million worth of wisdom right there. Stop focusing on the middle of the jump. The middle of the jump doesn't matter. It's you landing. If you don't think about where you're landing, you're gonna either fall in the wrong spot and hurt yourself or something. I don't know, but you're gonna fall in the wrong spot or you're gonna fall the incorrect way and you're gonna hurt yourself. That's why you need to know where it is you want to go. If you're struggling on your journey, you don't know where you're going, I think you should consider this. Investing in yourself. You need to think about what it is that you want. How do you get to that destination? Another thing, I woke up this morning and this guy was talking. When this guy was preaching, I'm gonna play it for you guys. Where is it in my phone? He said this thing, I want you to listen. It's so key.
God will show you your vision, but never tell you how you're gonna get there. And there's a reason why. Because your vision is a glimpse of your end. Between the end and where you are is called the plan. The plan is the process that takes you to your destination. God will tell you your end, like he showed Joseph. He showed Joseph the throne, sitting on the throne, ruling, feeding his brothers. That's the end. God showed you your end. He showed each one of you your end. Everybody got a dream. But he never tells you the plan. Why? Because if he ever told you the plan, you would tell him, forget the destination. Because the plan is to prepare you for the destination. Right. So he takes you to all these different chains to develop you. If Joseph knew that he had to go through a pit and prison to get to that throne, he told God, forget the throne. That's right. So your plan is secret to God. Right now, where you are may not be where you want to be, but it's a part of the plan. If you lost your house or you lost your spouse or a baby died, don't panic.
I heard that this morning. Woke me up and inspired me. Like, as I was driving, I was gonna start that line off for a new video when I'm driving in my car because I got this like crazy idea what I'm gonna do for my car videos. But when I heard that, I was just like, man, imagine if you knew exactly how to get there or exactly what he said, you'd be like, yo, forget this. I don't want to do that. But that's a part of life's journey. You don't know what is entailed for you, but if you just have that laser focus on what it is that you want, things will happen for you. For me, I got my vision board created. I have it right here in front of me. You guys can't see it, but it's right on the other side of this. And every day I just look at it. Every day, it's like, what am I trying to do? If am I falling off track? I got to keep going, one step at a time, and you will get there. One thing at a time. Complex, eliminate, automate, delegate, simple. Debt free, in process. Try new things. Plan, action, success. Vacation time, road trip, family, exercise, sugar. All these are all things that I'm visualizing. Like, I don't know I'm getting there, but I will get there. That is my vision board for 2024. What's on your vision board? If you don't have a vision board, there's two things you can do. Get a piece of paper, start writing things down. If you have magazines, I don't know who uses that, or any books that have like words, pictures in it, cut them out, glue it on that paper, slap that on a wall that you see every day, and that'll be your vision board. Another thing you can do, you can use Canva for free, put vision board, and then they'll show you a bunch of vision board templates. You can use in any of those, or you can just start doing your own and just type words that come to your head and just create a picture. It doesn't have to look pretty. It's just something to just remind you when you're not on track, get focused and look at it where it is that you want to go. And don't worry about the steps on getting there. Myself, it took me a long time to realize every time I wanted to do something new or try something different, I always had to like write it out I had to know every step from A to Z before I could even start executing on that plan. Forget all that. Just start working. Step by step, you'll get better and better. Don't think about, I need to get 100%. 100% is never coming. Start with the one action to lead you closer to that destination. I was reading this book or listening, I don't remember, but this professor did a test where he had half of the students work on, it was a photography class. Half of the students work on one shot that they're going to take for a picture. And the other ones work every day at taking shots of the objects. Guess who came out with the better pictures? Not these guys, because they focused on trying to get it perfect, and perfect never came. Perfect stopped them from even doing anything. Whereas these guys that practice every day, they got better and better each day. I was listening to, I was geeking out the other day and watching YouTube videos, and these guys were talking about, yo, we were flat broke, we were in our apartment ready to get kicked out, and my roommate said, I'm gonna geek out on YouTube for a bit and then come back. And when he geeked out, he just cracked his code for YouTube. Not the code for YouTube, but his code for YouTube. And when he did that, he was able to just realize that just keep working at it. And if you do have something that you want to add to it, wait till the next episode to add it. So don't add it in the episode you're doing now, but add it to the next episode. And that just over time, it just made their channel better and better to where now they don't have to worry about being kicked out of their apartment. They're making millions of dollars based off of them just applying what they needed to get to their destination of being YouTubers or like top YouTubers. You're probably wondering, why do I have my hoodie on looking like this and the mic over here? Because if I have the hoodie down, then the mic flaps and it's gonna make blap blap blap. And then I put the hoodie on because I'm cold. I just came from outside. It's like snowing outside and it's like minus like 15. I'm here in Canada. So I decided to keep my hood on to keep my ears warm and warm up. as you can see my dry hands, it's because outside is cold. I just want to throw that in there if you're actually still watching up to this point. But thank you for watching this episode. And if you like the content that I'm bringing, I have linked another video for you to watch next called Write Down Your Ideas.